Mhm.
24 karat magic is actually how I feel when I walk into a club. I feel like magic. I feel like gold. I feel like I'm here. When I walk into a spot, like I cruise the room. I'm
Mhm.
looking to see what's here, and I'm looking to stake my claim. I don't go straight to the VIP. I don't go straight to the bar. I like to see what's there because I feel like I'm here. Everyone needs to know I'm here because I'm magic.
Mhm.
So that
Oh,
song is like my theme song when I walk into the spot.
Magic or tragic? Because
I
that list, oh my
Listen,
gosh.
listen. You, if anyone here knows, SoSo Juv knows we've had a lot of success going out to the club together. Shout out
Yeah.
to Barry's. It might have been back in 2000. Shout out to Barry's in Rhode Island.
when you say when
They
you
know
walk
me.
in, it's 24 magic. When you leave, it might be 24 tragic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
24
Alyssa, you're
tragic
picking up
was
what we
SoSo
putting
Juv's
down, Alyssa.
birthday.
You picking it up. You picking it up. One. It's your boy, SoSo Juv. I'm back in the building. And welcome to another episode of the My 5 Cents podcast. Oh, the best kept secret in podcasting, I swear. And this is the
Truth,
perspective. True story, right?
truth.
Perception. This is the. What's that?
No, I'm agreeing. True
You
story.
agree?
True story.
Okay. So finally, for once, you started agreeing with me. I truly appreciate that, HLS. But we're back in the building. Let me go ahead and reintroduce the cast of characters. We got HLS in the building.
Yo, what up?
We got Donnie Klang in the building.
I'm still here, everybody.
Yes, and we have our illustrious guest, Alissa Musto, in the building.
How's it going? Thanks for having me.
Oh man, we are happy that you are back to sort through this mess that we have presented you.
Oh yeah.
We are now in the segment where we are going to recap our list from last week. So HLS, go ahead and kick us off with the recap.
All right. At number 5, I have 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton. At number 4, I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys. At number 3, 24 Karat Magic by Bruno Mars. At number 2, Too Good at Goodbyes by Sam Smith. And number 1, Mirrors by Justin Timberlake.
All right, and Donnie, what you have on your list?
My 5 cents. Number 5, One Call Away by Charlie Puth. Number 4, Yeah by Usher. Number 3, Electric Feel by MGMT. Number 2, Can't Stop the Feeling by Justin Timberlake. And number 1, Conversations in the Dark by John Legend.
All right. And my 5 cents on the top 5 pop songs I wish I wrote in the last 25 years. At number 5, I have I'm Ready by Alicia Keys. Number 4, They Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. Number 3, We Found Love, Rihanna. Number 2, Bar Song, Shabuzi. And at number 1, Perfect by Ed Sheeran. So, Alyssa, we are in the spot that we like to call cross-examination.
Mhm.
Do you have any questions for us to clarify or make clear on your decision that you're about to make?
I do. It's hard because I hear I'm picking up what you're all putting down, and some of these though I have a little bit of a question on. HLS. So you gave your reasoning for your number 5 and your number 4. You wish you had wrote those songs so you can improve them. But I'm
Correct.
looking at number 3 with 24 Karat Magic, Bruno Mars. And, we all touched on like Bruno Mars is iconic,
Mhm.
evergreen artist. Yeah. Why that one over something like Uptown Funk or Treasure or, like some that were just, you know,
No,
that
so
a little higher on
so
Great
no,
questions.
for me, it's not about the popularity of the song.
Mhm.
24 karat magic is actually how I feel when I walk into a club. I feel like magic. I feel like gold. I feel like I'm here. When I walk into a spot, like I cruise the room. I'm
Mhm.
looking to see what's here, and I'm looking to stake my claim. I don't go straight to the VIP. I don't go straight to the bar. I like to see what's there because I feel like I'm here. Everyone needs to know I'm here because I'm magic.
Mhm.
So that song is like my theme song when I walk into the spot.
Magic or tragic? Because
listen. You, if anyone here knows, SoSo Juv knows we've had a lot of success going out to the club together. Shout out to Barry's. It might have been back in 2000. Shout out to Barry's in Rhode Island.
And
they know me.
It's 24 magic. When you leave, it might be 24 tragic.
Yeah. 24 tragic. Birthday.
You're picking it up.
24 Karat Tragic was SoSo Juv's, I think, 30th birthday party at a club in New York City. That was tragic.
Very, very tragic. Did you have anything else for cross-examination there, Alissa?
Oh, I do. Can I ask you all a question? So for your number one song, what do you think the greatest line in that song is?
Mine's very easy. I could just go quickly first. So he starts off with talk, let's have conversations in the dark. World's asleep while I'm awake with you. So obviously anybody that has had a baby knows you're up all night with this baby. And the song took on different meanings for us throughout that time. But after we had our first baby, it's like, world's asleep while I'm awake with you. And I'm sitting there 3 o'clock in the morning, awake with the baby while the whole world is asleep. So that line to me, like HLS was saying, he felt like some of those songs were written for him. It felt like it was written for my whole entire life at that point.
All right. And for me, with the Ed Sheeran Perfect, it's that second verse where it's, well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. That, woof, woof, that, yeah, got me.
That's fair. Both of you guys have some fair points. For me, like I said, I think it's like one of the coolest non-sappy love songs. And for me, in the very first verse, like he gets me, and he says, if you ever feel alone and the glare makes it hard to find, just know I'm always parallel on the other side. So it's almost like you're never separated from me, ever. And that to me is like the ultimate vow to like, yo, I love you, and you're my partner, you're my one, you're my mate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Some heavy hitters over there, Alissa. Any other questions you got?
No, try to think what else. So let me ask, this is a question for both Donnie and SoSo Juv. So HLS gave songs that he would improve, like ways he would improve those songs. Is there any songs on your list that if you had the opportunity to rewrite a line or to rewrite a part that you would change something about the song?
No. And I think that's where HLS missed the assignment. Like, how are you choosing songs that you would change? Like, I don't understand, like, at all. So no, the songs that they came correct for sure.
The topic is songs that I wish I wrote. And by my criteria, I wish I could write it to make it better, because those songs were hits. And I feel like, they could be so much better if they just changed a couple of lines. That's my criteria. Not yours.
When I say you're audacious, you're audacious. Let me take this mega hit song, and I swear, me, little HLS over here in the corner, if I wrote it, it would be so much better.
Listen,
we should be living in a mansion then, if that's how
do not shit on my dreams. What kind of brother are you to say that I can't write a hit song?
You know what? You're looking for love in a hopeless place. Go for it, buddy. Go for it.
What's that actor's name? the actor's name in White Chicks that he's singing 1,000
Yeah,
miles?
that's what I'm saying.
Terry Crews. Terry Crews.
Line on him, Terry Crews.
Terry Crews. Yeah.
Terry Crews got baby oiled up. I'm just saying. Yeah.
While singing 1,000 miles.
Wow. Yes. Wishing he was flying through the skies.
If he had only been flying and not driving.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying, Donnie? Now you finally get me. You didn't get me the last show, but now I feel like you get me.
Oh my gosh.
You know, I kind of have seen what you're saying, Itch, about the flying, because, you know, with R. Kelly canceled, we can't listen to "I Believe I Can Fly" anymore. We need a new
Need a new one. We need a new one. Yep. Exactly.
anthem there.
Exactly.
My question for Donnie was, I thought it was a good choice, Usher. Yeah, but why would you? What makes that one stick out over like other songs of that early 2000 era, the like "Get Low" or, you know, another Usher tune that like are still kind of the same way, like they're still sung at all the weddings, they're still
Yeah. So I guess, you know, part of it is, I think, helped the Confessions album make it to the level that it made it. Like, you back then, especially, artists were putting out these long albums. You kind of needed that lead single to do well for the album to do well. And when he came out with that, it was all you heard everywhere. At that point, I'm assuming that came out 03, 04. I had just graduated. I'm pretty sure it played at my prom, so which that probably means it came out 03 or 04, I forget, but I don't know. It just felt like such a big song. And then at that point in my life, with this gigantic dream of wanting to be a singer and be like a Usher or a Justin Timberlake, like seeing that with the music video, with his world tour, with the documentary that came out with it, that was the ultimate dream for me, was to have a song like that got as massive as it got, with the video, with the dancing, with the tour, like that whole entire, and then the album being as amazing as it was. I don't know, I just felt like him and that song embodied like taking an artist and flying them to the next rate, to the next level.
Mhm. Okay, and then my last question, I guess for everyone, we'll go around in the circle. Just give me 3 words, like description words, when I say like what makes a song great. And HLS, you can go first.
For me, what makes a song great is the connection that I have to it,
Okay.
the melody,
Okay.
and the voice.
Cool. SoSo Juv, you can go next.
All right. I would say the 3 things that make a song great is vulnerability, melody, harmony.
All right, Donnie, your
Yeah,
turn.
I guess for me, when these 3 things click, it's what probably makes the song go. I would say lyric, melody. Man, it's hard to get this third word right. Like, I want to say production, but probably more like sound.
Yeah. I thought about that one too. That one I thought of too. So yeah, I definitely.
If those 3 things click, I feel like that's what makes a great song.
Okay. Right. So HLS, did you have anything for cross-examination?
I do. And it's for both you and Donnie. So I kind of understand a little bit, but I don't, because a pop song is popular music, right? I get it. A pop song is popular music. However, there are some songs that stick inside a genre. They're popular, but they stick inside a genre. And both you and Donnie have songs outside of the pop music genre. But the topic was the best pop songs of the last 25 years that you wish you wrote.
Oh,
And you,
please tell me what's
Juv,
out of the genre. Please tell me what's out of the genre.
you have a whole rap song. You have a whole rap song.
Dude, this is not 1985. I need you to come up with the times.
Are you saying Kendrick Lamar, Alicia Keys, I'm Ready, We Found Love by Rihanna are all on top of the pop charts and not because you don't find what is her name, the woman that Donald Trump hates, the with the football player, what is
Taylor Swift.
thank you. You don't find Taylor Swift's pop music on any other charts because she's a pop artist. You don't find her on the R&B charts. You don't find her on the soul music charts. You don't find her on the gospel. You find her on the pop charts and the pop charts alone. That makes her a
Okay,
pop artist.
let me ask you: would you like consider Carrie Underwood a pop artist?
No, she's a country music star.
Oh my god.
If she is she not getting country music awards?
HLS. So Taylor Swift is not a country artist?
No, I would consider her a pop artist.
Oh, why is that?
Because she
She's
makes pop music.
transcended. She transcended country.
Okay,
That's what she started and transcended. That
so you-
the best.
So you're
pop-
saying
the best.
so you're
what I'm
saying so you're saying pop music is just popular and that's it.
yes, it can transcend the genre. That's what I'm saying. That's why they not like us. It transcended the genre. The Olympics, they were playing that thing. You had people in France talking about A minor. Like it transcended the genre. What are you looking constipated about?
Well, I agree. There were huge songs. But I would bet my life that Not Like Us is not going to make it on any pop category in terms of awards at all. It won't do it.
You have no idea what's popular because you want to change songs that were popular. So you have no idea. Your credibility.
Yes, I wish I wrote those songs to make them better. Yes, 1,000%.
Your credibility. Just by you saying that, your arrogance and credibility is out the window.
Listen, my ego, as we discussed, is pretty big. However, some of these songs, they could be better. It could be better.
Donnie, do you have a rebuttal to this nonsense?
I feel like over the past 2 or 3 decades, the term pop, the like genre of pop music has become more encompassing of multiple different subgenres. So I think country used to be like, I mean, back in the day, I used to like kind of make fun of it. Now there's a few songs that I love. Hip hop, it used to be in its own lane. It slowly crossed in. Pop R&B used to be a thing, and now it's like some of those popular R&B songs. I feel like it's just become kind of like just this overall genre that encompasses everything. And we could probably even just check pop charts to see which of the songs made it on them, whether it's like the iTunes or Apple Music pop charts or Billboard pop charts. Actually, that probably exposes, if anything, the song I chose, MGMT Electric Feel. I chose that more based off of emotion than off of thinking that through. That one might not be a pop song, so that might have exposed me more than it exposed SoSo Juv.
That's it. So take notes, Alissa. Just remember who's exposed now, Alissa.
But here's what I want to know: do you think it's the artist that makes something pop or not, or do you think it's the song itself?
Great question.
That is a good question. And I would say it's so when you said that, I was thinking about Beyonce. When Beyonce came out with that country album, when Beyonce came out with that country album, the country music world were like, no, they kind of rejected the fact that like we don't want her in this category. There's a big hoopla because like she's not a country star, she's not a country artist. And when you think about awards, she doesn't necessarily fit that criteria of a country music star, and they were kind of giving her heat because she doesn't fit in that country
Umbrella.
Mold.
Yeah.
Yeah, that umbrella. Yeah.
And I actually want to chime in on that question. I actually think it's neither. I think it's the audience that determines whether or not a song is a pop song. So if the audience catches onto it, like, so say They Not Like Us, right? It's a battle rap song. If it stayed just in the battle rap genre, doesn't become pop music. But because it ended up everywhere, and the prelude to his album that's going to win a bunch of Grammys, which became a prelude to his concert series that's already breaking records. I mean, pop. I mean, look at the pop-up event that he did for Amazon. Played the song like 10 times over. And no one got tired of it. And they kept singing A minor over and over again. Oh my God. What are you talking about?
You stress this A minor part as if people really know what the meaning behind the A minor. I think it's just the way he belts that part out. It's significant, but I don't think people understand the meaning of it. So you keep stressing it, but I think it lacks a little context.
Because it's catchy. Forget the context. It's catchy. So therefore makes it popular.
Yes, but it could be popular music. Yes, there are songs that are popular music that are still within its original genre. MC Hammer was a huge rapper that made very popular music for his day, but no one would consider Hammer a pop star.
What? You can't touch this? That's not.
It was a very popular song. It was a popular song, but would you consider Hammer a pop star?
You wouldn't consider him hip hop. I mean, them guys from Third Base, the Pop Goes the Weasel people, they made whole songs talking about MC Hammer. What are you even talking about?
So, as we said, there are subgenres to every genre. Like there was R&B, and then there was soul, and then there's neo soul. There's so many different subgenres into one, but I don't think that certain songs, no matter how popular they are, become pop music.
Okay, I think you're wrong. Donnie Klang, what do you have for cross-examination?
Well, I mean,
get him on that Backstreet Boys.
Yeah,
get him on that Backstreet Boys.
That's like, I kind of base everything off of the year that I remember what happened in my life when the song came out.
I could have sworn it was the end of I think there was a crossover, maybe end of 99 to 2000. I could be wrong.
Oh, no, I could be wrong. Let me help you out. April 12th, 1999.
Just look that up too.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, so you can't even go on that technicality. Go ahead. Yeah. Explain how you are outside of the 25 years and think that we should take any credibility into your list.
Because I was talking about the re-release of the song that happened in the 2000s.
The digitally remastered version?
Yes, Donnie, that one. That one.
Oh, MG. I've had enough. You know what? I honestly, for my cross-examination, Alissa, I feel like the two of them exposed themselves. I feel like HLS is working with 3 cents. Definitely not 5 cents. He's working with 3 cents this list. I feel like we're ready. I feel like it's decision.
Hold on, wait.
Go ahead, sir.
I didn't get to. We cross-examined us a lot. I feel like I do have to cross-examine you a little bit on one of them.
Give it to me. Shaboozey.
So, genius song. I think it's genius.
Yes.
But, and I would need to look this up a little more, is it an interpolation of a previously written song? Or is that song its own song? Because they must have had to pay for licensing, like.
Yeah. But I feel like there is enough difference between the two that it can stand on its own. I think only music aficionados would even know who the heck Jaquan is. Like, if you were in the club in the 2000s, like early 2000s, then you knew that one. Here comes the 2 to the 3 to the what Shaboozey brought to the table, I think, elevated, of course, by the genre in which he spoke to. And on top of him being a Black country artist, like, he has exposed a new world that I think Beyonce was either trying to trailblaze herself or maybe even piggybacking, depending on your perspective on the Beyonce country album. So I think all of those elements, if I could write a song and write it for him to sing it with the significance of him blowing up, being how he looks like, to have him actually playing with Beyonce at the Dallas Cowboys football game. I think it was over like Thanksgiving or Christmas or something like that. Huge.
Mhm.
That was huge for him and for all Black country artists.
Agree. I don't know if it was an interpolation, so I was trying to find a little technicality.
Yeah. Well, I
But
get
agree. I think the song was genius.
genius. So Alissa, we're here. It's decision time.
Oh, boy.
We want to know who is in third place.
Oh. I have
I
to be the
remember that
expert.
feeling.
Okay. Do I have to give a reason why, or can I just say who is in third place?
You could say the name. We know.
I'm sorry, HLS, you're in third place.
That's what I'm saying. How are you gonna bring 3 cents to the party, man? How you gonna bring 3 cents? This is why you belong in third place. You played a different show than us.
Although I do have to say, your number one song was my favorite, and I think the best answer, but I just couldn't get over the other ones.
the four he had 1 cent. He came with 1 cent.
Oh, he got cut off. I can't hear.
That's it. We can't even hear him no more. Even the microphone is like, we don't want to listen to his nonsense anymore. Sometimes God has a way. So, Alissa, we don't care about number 2. We want to know who had the number 1 list.
Okay. Well, before I say the number 1 list, I want to say that I really appreciate both of you guys gave different reasons for different songs, which are all like very valid reasons as to why you had written them. And I appreciate that you didn't just use the same metrics with every single choice. With that being said, I think for this round, the winner is SoSo Juv.
In the building, the champ is here. Alissa, I knew you were right here. I knew you were right here with me.
I don't know what you were thinking. I don't know what you were thinking.
Do you guys have the numbers on how many you guys have won each?
We do. Not for this season. Not for this season. But
it's okay. If you want to ask the question, go ahead and ask the question. I know the answer.
What's the percentage? What's the...
Oh, I don't know the percentage, but I know that I'm the top dog up in this thing right here. But the best question to ask, Donnie, is who do you think has had the most third place on this show? That's the question. That's the question to ask.
Damn, HLS.
Boy, you consistent, HLS. You are one consistent mofo, I swear.
Listen, nobody gets me. There's a song nobody gets me too. I should have put that one on my list.
So, Alissa, enough about us. We want to know, what is your 5 cents on the topic?
Oh, 5 songs that I wish I had written in the last 25 years. Okay. I would say Born This Way by Lady Gaga, because I think, especially given the time, that was something that, we all struggle with our identity and who we are. But I think at the time that really became an anthem for, the LGBT community. And obviously it's different now, but even a straight artist to take such a stance and stand up for a community of people that's not necessarily their own, I think is a really cool thing. And I think that's what music does. It gives a voice to people who can't speak or don't have the same opportunity to speak out. I would say number 4, Viva La Vida by Coldplay. I think just the songwriting is truly a work of art, and I really admire Chris Martin's ability to write lyrics that are so meaningful, but also melodies that are, also iconic. And I think that one's definitely one that makes you feel. In the same token, I would say Mr. Brightside by the Killers. I think that that's a song that, even though it's
Oh,
20
that's a
years
huge tune right there.
years
That's
old
a
now, but
huge.
the college kids are still singing it at the bars.
Yeah,
And
yeah, that's huge. Whoo, I can't believe I. Oh, that's huge.
yeah. Let's see what else. That's number 3, and then I have 2 more. Damn, I would say. I don't know if this counts. I don't want to get on Donnie's technicality, but I would say "Cold Cold Heart" with Dua Lipa and Elton John, because I think it's giving new light to a song that was, iconic in its own right. And I also love Elton John's commitment to, like, inspiring that next generation of artists. He's not one of those, old legends that are like, okay, I did it, I made my money, and I'm just gonna, like, go retire. No, he really does. He invests in that new generation of artists, and he wants to collaborate, and he wants to be moving forward. So I think that one. And man, the number one song that I wish I wrote over the last 25 years.
Are you keeping it with mirrors there with the Justin Timberlake? Or you want to distance yourself from the loser? I would totally understand that, please.
You're a hater. You're a hater. Drinking the tall glass of hatery. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, number 1, baby.
I would say that, because everyone here picked a different sort of love song as number 1, so I'll stick with that. I think the greatest love song is "The Luckiest" by Ben Folds. And it not necessarily is most popular. It was also in a movie, so we got that evergreen content there. But when you listen to the lyrics, it's just like a very real take on love, and also how random it is, and just how it really does involve a sheer amount of luck that 2 people can be in the same place at the same time, and then continue on a life like that. So yeah, those are my 5.
I kind of wish I was in the Groundhog movie right now.
Yeah.
So I could just relive this day one more time and then just spit out those 5 answers as my 5.
Yeah. Right? Oh my goodness. So, Alissa, what we do is we take it to our social media and we ask the people what they think about the topic. And this was their 5 cents on it. At number 5, they had "Complicated" by Avril Lavigne. At number 4, they had to the left, "Irreplaceable" by Beyonce. At number 3, we had a Bruno Mars song, "When I Was Your Man." At number 2, you had "Hey Ya" by Outkast. And at number 1, you had "Mirrors" by Justin Timberlake.
Wow.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Huge song. Huge song.
What we also do is we go ahead and we ask artificial intelligence what it thinks on the topic. And HLS, what did artificial intelligence have to say?
AI was all over the place on this one. At number 5, they had Taylor Swift, the 10-minute version song "All Too Well." It said it's a storytelling masterclass. At number 4, Adele, "Someone Like You." Universally felt heartbreak, and that's why they said that song was up there. And number 3, Lord Huron, "The Night We Met." It said it perfectly captures a sense of loss. Number 2, Bon Iver, a song called "Skinny Love." It's the indie heartbreak anthem. And at number 1, they had the Fast Car cover, originally by Tracy Chapman, but the cover by Jonas Blue featuring Dakota. And it said it reintroduced a classic to new generations. And that's what AI had to say.
Interesting, by artificial intelligence. I feel like you might have dumbed down AI a little bit there, HLS. Like, I don't know what you put in the damn. The fact that you typed it, it was like, oh man, let me come up with the sorriest list ever. No, I'm not going to say that. Well, AI is not going to get its feelings hurt, so we're going to just say that. So, Alissa.
Yeah.
Well, actually, before we move on, actually, I got a question for the 2 of you. I need you to handle a family debate of ours. Okay. I'm going to give you two artists. We're going to erase their category. I mean, not their category, their catalog, excuse me. We're going to erase their catalog for all eternity. So who are you keeping? Are you keeping Chris Brown or are you keeping Usher, Alissa?
Oh. We have to erase their catalog forever.
Yeah. Even guest songs, all that, gone. Who you keeping? Usher or Chris Brown?
Usher. I'm going to keep Usher.
Donnie, who are you keeping? Chris Brown or Usher?
Well, it's a whole lot more deleting with Chris Brown because he releases a lot of music, but I gotta keep Usher. Definitely gotta keep Usher. That's
what I'm saying. Thank you so much for being.
Was there a debate?
Oh, there was a debate.
There was.
And when I tell you, this family of mine was jumping on my neck, led by this guy over here, talking about Chris Brown. But when you talk about memorable hits, yes, Chris Brown produces a lot comes out, but the quality that Usher comes out with, get out of here.
Usher has some great songs, but if I had to choose one, Chris has a hit. Usher has good albums, but there are some songs that it's just okay. Some are forgettable. Chris Brown has been consistently hot since he came out. He's never had a dry year, ever since he came out.
He needs to have a dry year because he's not sober in these streets. He ends up arrested all over the place. Like Chris Brown needs.
We're not talking personality. We're not talking personality. We're not talking personal trauma.
It's crazy though. Even with all of his bullshit, he's never been canceled. Yeah. Like you have to be that good to never.
That's true.
Alissa, he got lucky that the Me Too movement came when it came.
Yeah, that's true.
If the Me Too movement came earlier, Chris Brown is done after that stuff he did with Rihanna.
It's true too, because then there was the phase when we were canceling everyone for everything.
Yeah.
Like, they fucking are driving the wrong car and they're getting canceled.
Yeah.
So because that would have never slid today. Like nobody would have been.
No way. Those pictures of Rihanna with her eye all busted, there's no way that slides at all.
I feel like that's a tricky scenario though, because you're talking about. I feel like Usher almost has generational time over Chris Brown.
Yes.
Where then if you bring in that and you compare Usher to Michael Jackson or something, that's like you're taking the predecessor of the next one and trying to pick one, and you can't. You by default have to delete the newer one.
Yeah, there was actually a question that came up on the Shannon Sharp show there where he asked Bobby Brown, who's closer to Michael Jackson, Usher or Chris Brown? And Bobby Brown did say Chris Brown is closer to Michael Jackson than Usher, but I don't know. Usher, as you said, that generational thing. Yeah. I mean, his last album, if you've listened to that thing, just his lead single, Ruin, oh my gosh. Like,
it's a good song, but it wasn't topping the charts. Ruin was a sleeper hit. Ruin was
phenomenal.
Anyways,
enough about us and our family debate here. Alissa, it's about you. Are there any projects or do you have any social media? How can we follow you out there in this world?
Yeah, I'm always working on stuff. You can find me on social media. Just look under my name, Alissa Musto, or Alissa Musto Music is my handle. But you can find my stuff I write on all the streaming platforms. And find me on Instagram, find me on Facebook. I make videos about my music and my travel and, funny things that happen to me on the road. So I just kind of document my journey there.
All right. So go out there, give her a follow, be part of her journey there. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and say good night to the people. HLS, go ahead and kick us off.
Alissa, you stepped in the wrong direction, but nevertheless, you were a great guest. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Better luck next time.
Yes. Donnie Klang and our guest host tonight, please go ahead and say good night to the people.
Yeah,
You're
thank you
good.
guys for having me again. HLS, I'm sorry. It wasn't me this time,
No,
knocking you off. I'm sitting here on the loser board with you. But this was a great time as always, guys. Alyssa, nice meeting you. This was awesome.
and Donnie, do you have anything going on you want to shout out?
So my recording studio, we actually pretty much about a year or two ago started a newer offering called the Pop Star Party.
Hmm.
So we've really been trying to grow that, and now we're actually getting ready to start opening up some more locations.
Oh, that's awesome.
So depending on where everybody is, obviously we're based in New York. Our first areas that we want to grow to is the Northeast. So I know you guys all being like Massachusetts, Rhode Island, this whole Northeast area. That's where we're targeting. So look out for the Pop Star Party, hopefully coming to a spot near you.
Nice.
All right, nice. And I'm gonna go ahead and say good night to the people as the champion this week. Alissa, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. Just want to let you know that you're perfect. And your decision making was perfect. The champion's here. Good night, everybody. And Alissa Musto and our very special guest tonight, please say good night to the people.
Wow, what an adventure it's been. I've learned a lot. I had a really great time, and let's do it again sometime.